Wish you all a very happy Makara Sankranti festival. And students, in the next 4 days, you are going to write the Sainik exam. And you people have prepared really well. And most of you would have prepared not only in the course what we are given from the India Merit. You people have thoroughly prepared, I know that. But there are many people who would have prepared even by themselves by referring to some books or some mock test papers or some classes and all. For all the people, some important instructions I want to give before going to write the exam. This session, what I'm going to take, will cover about the how to manage the time in the exam, because within 150 minutes you have to attempt 125 questions. That is for 300 marks. That is including filling the OMR sheet also. Time management is the most important thing, and how to strategize to get the best marks in the exam so that you will get the best rank. That is secondary point. And then I will tell you the instructions on how to fill the OMR sheet. Practically, I will show you the previous year's, not last year, but the previous year's question paper and the OMR sheet, both I have as the sample. I will show you how to fill that one. And the same OMR sheet, I will upload it as a link also after in the video. And that one, you people can download and practice at least 1 or 2 mock tests. And the people who are in my class, you people have already taken more than 15-20 mock tests, and you people are very, very thorough, and you are confident also. Correct? Yes, you're all raising your thumb also. And for the other people, if you still have any doubts, you can download the app of Ram's Maths Hub. And there we had given the previous year old question papers. Those things we can download and practice with the OMR sheet also. Both are given in the app. And last 3 days, the strategy should be, because this year the exam timings you people have is from afternoon 2 to 4:30. So for today onwards, today, tomorrow, day after tomorrow, and Saturday, I want you people to practice at least 3 or 4 mock tests by keeping either the old question papers, or our students will be giving the mock tests in the app. That mock test, I want you to solve exactly at that time only. There is an important reason for that, because if you practice every day in the morning, your exam is there in the afternoon after lunch hour, so your body should get trained for that. That is the reason even in India Merit, our team, we are giving the mock test sharp at 2 to 4:30. Next 4 days, don't miss them. Okay. And the steps before going to the exam, I will tell you. One day before the exam, that is Saturday evening, I want you people to take sufficient rest. Have your dinner and sleep little early. Fortunately, we are not having the exam in the morning, so you need not wake up early in the morning also. If the exam is there in your center, in your city itself or town, then you need not worry much. You will be going within, after having breakfast and lunch itself, you can directly reach there. But if at all you're traveling overnight for some other location, travel the previous night itself, so that morning you can take sufficient rest. 1 or 2 hours I want you to sleep fresh, because mind has to be very fresh in the exam. This you ensure. Okay. And 2 o'clock the exam starts means, first what I'll do, I'll open the instructions of this OMR sheet, then we'll go to the strategies. Okay. Let me share the hall ticket first. 1 second. Yes. This is the general hall ticket that you people have. This will contain the roll number, candidate's name, which is important, and then you have the gates. These two things we are going to fill there, correct? No, this is your roll number. The barcode also is having the same roll number, and your exam center details are available here, and all of you are applied for class 6th only. The same parameter is there for the people who are applying for class 9th also. Question paper medium will be shown here, what you have opted during the exam. The question paper will be bilingual. It will come in 2 languages. And if you have opted for English or Hindi, it will come in both English and Hindi. But if at all you have opted for other languages, Kannada, Telugu, Malayalam, whatever language if you opted for, then along with your language, it will come in English. So it will be there in two languages. What is the advantage? There are some cases where you may not understand the question in English. Definitely, I want you to read it in the other language. This strategy helps very much, especially when they have twisted the language for some of the questions in intelligence test and mathematics. Okay, and date of exam already it is fixed, and you should reach the place at least by 12:30. Reporting entry time at the center had gone 12 o'clock, because gate opening time at the center is 1:30 p.m. Usually they will open little earlier than 1:30. That's why be present. If not at 12 o'clock, at least by 12:30 you should reach that place. Okay, there you will get acquainted with the place and you can take rest there itself for half an hour. Then you can, when they open the gates, you can enter there. Timing is there from 2 to 4:30. And your exam center number is mentioned here. This will be filling in the OMR sheet. Name of the exam center is given for this person who is our student, Utkuri Nihal. It is there at Ocean, the ABM school in Hyderabad. Okay, Malakpet in Hyderabad in Telangana. And city of exam center, it is Hyderabad for him. Some of you it's there in Bangalore, some of you it's there in Ballari. Whichever is the city that you have opted for, that you will get. Okay, and then here in the hall ticket, you ensure that you paste the photo what you have uploaded here. The same photo you have to upload it here. Okay, and before reaching the exam center itself, at home itself, now itself you paste it, and you take this one extra photo to the exam hall. Same photo should be there. Okay, you should take to the exam hall. There in the attendance sheet, they will collect and they will paste it in front of you. So one photo here and one photo take it to the exam center, and your left hand thumb impression has to be at home itself, now itself. The ink, the thumb impression ink will be there, no? Stamping ink. With that, you put from your left hand thumb. You ask your parents to help you, take it, press, don't rub it. Just put it, press once properly and leave it. That's it. And your parent's signature has to be here. These three things have to be completed before you reach to the exam center. Pasting the photo, left hand thumb impression, and your parent's signature. And your signature you will not do now. This is to be signed on the day of examination in presence of invigilator only. So leave it blank. How do you sign here? Exactly what you have signed here while filling the application form. The same signature has to be there. Here you have used some stylish signature. There you should not use. Maybe you would have updated your signature. Don't use that. Whatever you have done in your hall ticket while filling the application form, you see in your admission ticket the same signature. You have to do it here. Okay, in the same format. There you have done. Here you are not going to write like Nihal, or some people have the habit of writing capital letters also. Don't do that one. Whatever the signature you did there, do the same thing. Okay, these are the precautions that you have to take. Take the printout of this hall ticket, preferably color printout. It will be good. Even if it is black and white printout also, you have to take clearly. Your photo should be visible. That is the importance. Okay? Your photo should be clearly visible. And the photo what you are applied here, that one, it should be able to match with your face. I mean, they should be able to identify that, oh, this person was is this. Okay, and then we'll come here. For going to the examination, you are going to take only blue or black ballpoint pen only. No gel, no pencil, no other fountain pen or the other ink. They are not allowed. Only blue ball pen or black ball pen. That's it. Okay, and with that one only you have to do same ink. You will do the signature here, and same thing you do fill the OMR sheet also. And one extra passport size photograph I said no. Here you apply to this size. Okay, and while applying you need not make the photo size only this much. If it is, you can fill up to here. Okay, one passport size photo itself you can fill. Okay, and same thing based on the size, and also same photo, you take it there. And then some instructions are given that I will read out, which are all the important things for you. Before filling the OMR sheet, let's take here. What are the points that you have to do and which you should not do? These all things are important. I want you to read them clearly and check it out in your hall ticket whether all the details are correctly spelled, correctly put. If at all there is any difference, immediately contact this number at NTA. National Testing Agency is the one which is helping the conducting of the examination of the Sainik school. Please take this thing. And then, even if you have applied earlier, this is not like Navodaya exam where you will not be able to write second time. Sainik exam, even if you are in 6th standard now, you can apply, but you will be taking the admission only for the 6th standard only again. So there is no issue in this, and subject conditions, so many conditions, then they will ensure writing of exam they will allow. Okay, and you are not allowed to impersonate yourself. See some of the points I will read out for you. What is the meaning of that? That means no malpractice is allowed in the examination. Malpractice means what they will do? They will send some other person instead of them. These kind of things are not allowed. And you should reach the exam center by 12 and gates will open at 1:30. I'm repeating it again. And would be allowed to enter the examination center only if you have your valid admit card. Okay. You can take the first page only, or else you can take even this instruction sheet also. Preferably, I recommend you to take this instruction sheet also. But even if you have only the first sheet, they will allow you. But this first sheet is a compulsory thing. Why I will ask you to take the instruction sheet? In case of any doubt, you can open and show it to the supervisors there. What are the things you have to take? Water bottle. This kind of metallic water bottle are completely opaque ones, they will not allow. Your water bottle you can take which is a transparent one. That means it should be see-through so that no malpractice is done. It should contain water only. Okay, that water bottle is allowed. And simple transparent ball pen. Pen also, if it is completely opaque like this, they will not allow. Preferably take the simple transparent pen where at least partial transparent pen also they will allow. Okay, it's not that completely opaque pen they will not allow. If it is a metal covered pen, they may object. Like this pen, if you take, they may object. It should be at least slightly transparent so that no malpractice is allowed. But normal pens are okay, but still this time they had given this point. So let's take care. Why should we take risk? Correct? No, a simple transparent ball pen, blue or black ink only, and admit card you are taking along with the print, which is printed on a A4 sheet, and also additional passport size photo you have to take, and original and valid ID proof also you have to take. This can be your passport, Aadhaar card, even e-Aadhaar also is allowed, which is printed color printout, ration card. In case you do not have any Aadhaar card issued still, Aadhaar enrollment number with photo will be there, no, in the application, that also is allowed. Okay, these are the things that you will be having, which should have a clear photo of yours, which is easily recognizable. And what you should not take, that is also important, correct? No? You are not allowed to take uh, like any other electronic items are not allowed. Even the writing pad also normally they don't allow. But in some centers, what I had seen, they will allow the writing pad if it is a plain and transparent one, if nothing scratches, no written things are there. If they don't allow it, you hand over back it to your parents. Even if you want to wear any watch, it should be a simple dial watch with needles. No electronic watch is allowed. No smart watches are allowed. No calculators, any Bluetooth device, any electronic devices are not allowed. And also clearly you can read the instructions. Any sharp objects, any object that can cause harm to other people, those are also not allowed. And you ensure that the photograph is pasted left hand thumb impression and parent's signature is done before reaching to the center itself. Means you do it today itself and keep it ready. Okay. You are not allowed to carry any personal belongings to the examination center. There will not be any safekeeping place. If you take your bag and all at the main entrance itself, at the gate itself, you have to hand over them back to your parents. Okay, you even if you keep there in the main compound hall, if something is misplaced, they will not take any responsibility. So valuable things, please don't take anything. Okay, and also dress and other things they have not mentioned, but it's a general practice that we don't wear too much of funky dress where there is a coat and all these things. Good decent dresses you wear. Okay, with it should not have too many pockets and all. They will allow, but what they will do is they will check each and every pocket. Whose time will get wasted? Ours only. So wear some simple decent dresses wherein you have one kerchief. Kerchief is allowed, definitely they will not object that one. And no purse and other things, no wallets are allowed. Take your two ball pens. Some people will ask me whether pencil is allowed or not. Pencil you may carry with the pen, but they will not allow you to use the pencil on the OMR sheet. OMR sheet has to be filled with only blue or black ballpoint pen only. In some exam centers, what I had seen in the previous years, they will not allow pencil also. They will ask you to give it back. Okay. No textual or stationery material or books or booklets, papers, other than your admit card and the valid photo identity proof, they will not allow anything. Okay. Then your question booklet will be supplied at least 10 minutes before the commencement of the examination. Here, your OMR sheet will be given 10 minutes before, and you have to fill the basic details. How to fill that? Let us see. But before filling that, let us take this precaution. The way that you are going to fill any circle is take it full circle, you encircle it and do it from outside to inside. This is the easiest way to fill it. Don't fill it like then make it. There is a chances that it may go outside. Preferably, whenever there is a circle, you take a circle, one round you make it on this, on the border. That's it. This is an electronic pen, it is writing little thicker, but you people can do with your ball pen just on the boundary and inside. Don't fill bubbles. If you fill two bubbles, these are not checked manually. We will not say, okay, he is my student, let me check and all. What it's done, it is being fed to a computer scanner and that will scan within a fraction of a second, then they throw away the sheet and your score will be marked. And lakhs of people are writing across the country. So do they have time to check your individual paper? If at all something is wrong with, then your paper will get discarded. So while filling the initial details on your OMR sheet, be very, very careful. I'm going to show you how to do. And you are not going to fill the circle like this. You will be marking no in your exams. This is not allowed. Or sometimes you'll be marking only like this. This is not allowed. And suppose you have done this question. After that, you understood that, oh, A is not the answer, D is the answer. Now, what you do, you scratch this and you are going to write it here. Is it allowed? No. Because computer doesn't understand. It will see that it is completely filled for two bubbles. What it will do? It will totally discard this question. But while filling the roll number itself, if you do mistake like this, your answer overall exam itself will become invalid because whom it will assign, we don't know. Correct? No, the roll number what will match to that person's score, it may assign. Or if at all there are two roll numbers matching like this because of you have filled the wrong bubble, then don't expect them to give the result for you. Okay, and also because in the Sainik exam they are not going to give you individual marks. They will sell only the qualifiers, what you have qualified. That's it. And also circles, you are not going to fill half and leave half. You have to fill the entire circle. Correct? No, completely. And also while filling, it will not go outside the circle. That you should ensure. These are all the important points. Already you have written RMS exam, already you have written Navodaya exam. You people are well versed with this one. Many of you have written many Olympiad exams also. Correct, no? Now, these are the precautions for your OMR, hall ticket. Now, let me open the OMR sheet and show you what are the contents that has to be filled here. Okay. Your OMR sheet will come either in pink color or blue color, whatever color they may give, like this, or maybe light green color also. Whatever color they give, it is the normal one. This is the original one. See, they have clearly written use blue or black ball pen only. Let me change the color to black. And first thing, we are going to fill the names here. We will consider his name only. In the hall ticket, what he has, the same spelling, we have to fill it here. We will fill with capital letters V, U, T, K, U, or I. Space I will give because his name is having words exactly as it is there in the hall ticket that we have to fill. N-I-H-A-L. That's it. And school or Sainik school. That means which Sainik school that you are writing, the same thing has to be filled here, or you will be writing the name of the school. Name of the exam center is Ocean the ABM school, where you are writing the same thing, you are going to fill it. Okay, same thing you are going to write it here. And then a roll number. You have in your hall ticket, your roll number is printed, is having 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 digits are there in the roll number. The same roll number you are going to print in your OMR sheet. Maybe let us take the 4216013259. Actually, 10 digits only are there this year. Okay. So it will not be having 11 digits. In case it is having 11 digit like this, they had given 10 digits. What you are do? Leave one space and fill it from here. 239615104 like this you fill it. But count the number of cells and then give this one because normally it will match. They won't give anything extra. And if it is 4, what you will do? You know the methodology of filling, correct? No? Here you have to fill 4. Then here you fill the circle related to 2. For the next one, you fill the circle related to 3. For the next one, you fill the circle related to 9. Only while filling this roll number, exam center and question booklet, exercise double caution. Because if you make one question wrong, you may lose 1 mark. But if you fill your roll number 1 digit wrong, your entire answer sheet will become invalid. Correct? No? The answer may go to somebody else. So filling here, if you do something and you scratches, it may allow. Because of the don't do any scratches. But while filling the bubbles, you are not going to make even one simple mistake also. Okay? That one you have to be very, very careful. Same thing 9 afterwards you are going to fill 6, 1, 5, 1, 0, 4. This is the simple method because I'm using a electronic pen which is little thicker, little bit it's going outside. With your normal ball pen, nothing will go outside like this. Okay, ensure that one. And exam center, again we'll refer to our hall ticket. In that one we have no exam center number 420103. This time they had given 6 digit number 420103. In this, they had given 4 digits. So usually it will be there with 6 digits. Same number of digits will be available here. You are going to fill that one. In case they have given only 4 digits here, then what you are going to write in his hall ticket, it is given 420103. What he is going to fill? The last 4 digits he is going to fill. 0102 he is going to fill. Okay. But this time I expect that the exam center they will give exactly 6 digits and roll number they will give 10 digits only. And then question booklet code. Question booklet code will be there on your textbook, on your question booklet. I will show you that question booklet. There it will be having 6329045. The question booklet number will be there. The same number you are going to write it here. It will be 6-digit number. This year it is coming with 6-digit 623045. Whatever is there in the question booklet that you are going to fill. Okay, this will be amended like this. And answer sheet serial number, now it is coming filled out. Okay, and that one we are going to write this serial number is given here. What is there in the question paper book? You know, the same serial number you are going to write it here. Okay, and these are the points what we have for the OMR sheet, and then questions and all filling, you know. But while filling, you ensure that full signature of the candidate. Here you have to do exactly how you have done in your hall ticket. Again, they had given only use a blue or black ballpoint pen and full signature of the invigilator. Invigilator will do it here. Don't do the signature going little outside. And while filling, what are the other precautions that you are going to take? Every question while filling, you refer, okay, sixth question. You come here, take it straight, then you fill it 6C. Next, you have skipped seventh question. Directly you went to 8. No, always refer to the question number 8. We'll come here and we'll mark it B. Don't go blindly one after the other, because if at all you do one mistake in this question, you have skipped something, all the next questions will become wrong. By the time you realize you would have made the mistake of at least 3-4 questions. And question number 52, you'll go here, 52, okay, this is B. This method I want you to learn. Okay, till question number 125. See here, 1 to 50, it is mathematics. Up to 75, 51 to 75, GK. This is English, and last one is mental ability. Correct? No, in the same order it can be there. Whatever order is there, in the same order you are going to write it. And then finally signature is done. And while filling, don't have your hands with sweat scrub on the pages. What happens when you fill this and you will be filling something and your hand, if at all, later on while filling this answer, if your hands with, because I know examination means little bit of tension will be there for young children like you. If your hands are sweat means ensure that with kerchief you wipe them out. Or else what happen when you are trying to fill this, your hand, this portion will touch here and this ink will get spread. Okay, and what will do, these two questions will become wrong. And in a hurry, while shifting here and there, don't ensure that your pen slips and there is a mark like this. If a mark is done, all these questions, it will become wrong. So ensure caution. And also some people have the habit of folding the corners of the paper. OMR sheet they will be filling, while solving the question they will be doing and they will be folding the corners. Don't fold any corners of your OMR sheet. Okay, and especially these four corners are, you know, this bubble, this blank and this corner ones. These things, no mark should be done here, top and bottom, because this is the reference it will take while scanning your answer sheets. Okay, I hope all your methods are cleared here. In case you have any doubts, you can in the chat. There will not be any carbon copy here. Only for RMS exam they are giving like this. There is no carbon copy given here. Okay, and after writing also, don't try to check by touching with your finger, or else the ink may get spread a little bit like this. While filling, if at all it goes outside, then it's not correct. Okay, so ensure that you mark it clearly within the circle. Initially slow, then you can fill it fast. How much time it has taken? Maximum 2 seconds or 3 seconds. Correct, no? That's why I say ball pen when you're taking, take a pen which is writing little thicker, not very thin, so that it will save time. You can ask the shop where you're going, I want to fill the OMR sheet. Please give that kind of pen, uncle. Then he will give the one which is writing little thick. Okay, these are all the things. And what pen I am not going to recommend anyone, because I am not a brand ambassador for any those pens like they will come now. Any pen which does not make it ink spread, which will get dry, which is a ballpoint pen, and also which will not take too much of time to dry. Those kind of pen, you write it, test it, and check it. What you do, you take the same type pen, at least two. You take two pens and start using to write with them from today itself. Write at least for 1 or 2 pages and keep them, so that new pens sometimes they will tend to not write properly in the initial stage. But once you have used it, will write it properly. Correct? No? So use them and then write it. These are the precautions for the OMR sheet. Now, how does the question paper look like? I'll show you the question paper maybe of the last year. Let me take it. Okay, I have one of my students' question paper. I will share that one. Question paper looks like this. This is the textbook booklet code. Okay. This is the text booklet code. Alphabet code will be there. The question paper what you are getting, it will not be same to the person who is sitting behind you, or it will not be same with the person who is sitting in front of you. Each person will be given 3 or 4 sets will be there. Every person may get a different question booklet code. Questions will be the same, but they will be jumbled and answers will be done here and there. So don't copy blindly. And my students, like you all, you don't require any copying. You people have prepared very thoroughly, correct? No? Once you receive the question paper, this is the textbook number. What I said, no? 6-digit number or 7-digit number, whatever they make you, the same thing will be there in the OMR sheet. This is the textbook number, and you have to write your name in capital letters with the same pen, and your roll number by seeing the hall ticket, you write it, and roll number in words also you have to write it. So, how do you write? You need not write like 2 billion, 71 million, 10,000, like that, you need not write. Just how do you write in words? 27100100001, like that you write it in words. That is sufficient. But this one, he didn't write it here. He was my student 2 years back, but he got selected also. Okay, the question booklet, that's not much of a major concern, but if the newsletter tells me you write it, then your center examination, you write the school name, Sharada Vidyalaya Kodialbail, it is there in Mangalore. He was from Mangalore. Candidate signature you will do, SML signature stamp of the center superintendent. The exam center superintendent will sign later on. Newsletter will sign along with you. And the instructions will be there. You have to read these instructions because they will give you 10 minutes before. The question booklet contains 4 sections. Section A, language contains 25 sections of 2 marks. Section B, mathematics contains 50 questions of 3 marks. Section C, general knowledge, and section D, intelligence section contains 25 questions each of 2 marks each. Order may be here and there. Okay, it's not that first it will come only maths, then it will come GK like that. See here, it was given, first they had given language, then mathematics 50 questions, general knowledge, and then they have intelligence test. And total it will be there for 125 questions, and you will be given 300 marks for them. What will then mathematics 50 questions of 3 marks is, it is having a more weightage, which is for 150 marks. So I want you to spend little extra time only for math. That will help you to save it. Duration of the exam is 2 hours 30 minutes only. You will be given 150 minutes only. Okay, and you have whatever language you have opted in the hall ticket, in that language plus English it will be there. In case you opted for English, along with English, the question paper will contain Hindi. Like this, what we have now here. This student has opted for English, so he has got it in English and Hindi. Okay, and in case by mistake the invigilator gives you a question booklet with some any other language, you ask them, you show your hall ticket, sir, I have opted for this language, please give me question paper of this one only. Okay, sometimes the supervisors who are there, it is my experience because 3 years back one of my students who was writing in Chitradurga in Karnataka, what she was given, no, it is the same thing, you write it, they say. Children of your age, what you don't know, they have written in Kannada. Actually, she opted for English. After writing some 18 or 20 questions, after half an hour, then they realized and they came and said that no, your question paper can be changed. But this girl didn't ask for the extra time also, and this has happened to many students. Fortunately, that year that was reported higher up by us, and they have taken it seriously. That entire examination center, they made it invalid, and there were 3 centers like this across the country. They made these students to rewrite the exam after 1 month. But that's a difficult thing, correct? No. So in case of something, you speak to the supervisor clearly. In the hall ticket, it is given, and here also see question book, paper book. Who opted for this English or Hindi will be bilingual in English. Other language means it will be there in that language, and English it is mentioned, sir. But you had given me a different question paper. Please exchange this. Our sirs have clearly told this, or else no, this is the same. If they tell, sir, please check with your main superintendent, sir. I know this clearly. My sir has told it very clearly, and this is a mistake. I'm not going to take up this one. In case they had given question paper wrong, late, in the admit card, it is mentioned clearly that your answer question booklet and the answer booklet will be given at least 10 minutes before for you to fill the name and other details. If they have not given at 2 o'clock, means 10 minutes before 2 o'clock they should give. If they give it 2 or 2:05, sir, clearly you say that you can stand up, sir, you can call, or ma'am, you had given 5 minutes late, madam. There will be a clock on the wall also. There you show you have given 5 minutes late, madam. At the end, you have to give me 5 minutes extra. In the beginning itself, you tell very clearly. Or else, what they do, for some people, it has happened. No, in the Navodaya exam, they had given 5 minutes late, but they have collected in time. At the end, if you say what they will say, no, sir, I had given in time, they will say. So, beginning itself, you take this precaution also. There are some places, not everywhere, some places this is happening, I have seen. Every year it is happening. In some places, they have given more than 10 minutes late also, but they have collected in time. When the students ask means, no, I had given in time, they said. So, beginning itself, you tell in case they had given late means, you ask boldly. You have the right. Sir, you have given 10 minutes late. You can show in your watch, you can show on the clock that is put it on the wall also. You have given 10 minutes late, sir. Please, you have to give me 10 minutes extra at the end. Clearly, you can tell they will oblige. Almost all the places they will oblige. In case there is some delay, this can happen because of some reasons which is beyond their control. If something happens like that, then they will give the time. Okay. So this is about the question booklet. Later on, see, this person, he has just marked some answers for his reference to cross check whether it is allowed. Normally, it's not allowed, but small dot if you keep, there's no issue. So that at least we want something to cross check, right? No, like RMS exam here, they are not giving you any carbon copy. And then last comes, how do you manage your time? This is very, very important. I will share my whiteboard and then I will explain to you exact timing, how much you have to spend. Okay. Some people are very good in English. Some people are good in GK and intelligence test. Some people are very good in mathematics and intelligence test. We have all combination of students, correct? No? The question paper comprises of English, or I can say language, whichever language you are opted for. There will be number of questions will be 25. Marks will be 50. Correct? No, each question will have into 2 marks. Same way, mathematics, there will be 50 questions, but maths, each question comprises of 3 marks. So you'll be having for 150 marks. See the weightage here. Then we'll have general knowledge. You have 25 questions, each of 2 marks, you'll be having 50 marks. And intelligence test, or what we call mental ability test, right? No, you will be having 25 questions, each one with 2 marks, again for 50 marks. Total, how much will be there? There will be 125 questions, but they will be there for 300 marks. In that one, 150 marks are for maths and 150 marks are for language like English or Hindi and GK and intelligence test. So out of what you have 1.5 hours. or exactly in minutes, what we'll say 150 minutes. At least 15 minutes will take for you to fill the OMR sheet also. Correct, no? And at least 5 or 10 minutes will be required for you to take your solving the difficult questions at the end. So what you should do, English, GK and intelligence test. You should try to finish the first round within 1 hour. That is, these three things you should try to finish within 60 minutes. And maths also, first round you should finish within 60 minutes. Why I am telling this? First round means what? You go to the question. Question number 1 you got, you answered it. Yes, yes. Fourth one you read it, you spent some few seconds, but you are having doubt that whether it is correct or not. You leave it. Don't waste your time. For any question after reading, don't waste more than 10 or 15 seconds of time. Within 10 or 15 seconds, if you have considered that, then itself you will come to know whether you will get the answer or not. Or else what you do, leave it for the time being, go ahead with that. Maybe out of 50 questions in mathematics in the first round, let us say that in the worst case you have attempted only 40 questions. Normally, you are all, my students, you have taken the mock tests and you are all attending more than 45 questions, correct? But 40 questions only. But in 40 questions, you should have completed less than 1 hour. Why? Because you are attempting only the questions that are very easy to you in the first round. Then you go to the other sections, English, GK, and intelligence. Suppose you are good with English, but I recommend that people always opt with English and GK. Why? Because they will not take much time. Because English, if at all they had given the question tag, you are able to understand my explanation. Aren't you? Aren't you question tag? If at all you know means you will be able to answer immediately. Does it take more than 10 seconds? No. Even filling everything, you will be able to finish within 15 to 20 seconds. Correct? No? Including filling of the OMR circle, bubble also. That means out of 25 questions in English, let us say that you are able to finish these questions in 20 minutes. But you are not able to answer all. There are 3 questions you didn't get. Leave it. Same way GK, you went there, you were able to answer only 18 questions, let's take. You have taken around 20 seconds, 20 minutes. And intelligence test, normally it will take little time, but the intelligence questions with pictures, it will take less time. With numbers, sometimes it will take more time. But overall, you are able to attempt around 22 questions, let's take. But all these combined together, you should have finished within 1 hour. Around. How many questions are left here? Here 5 questions, here 7 questions, here 3 questions. This we'll see at the end. Anyway, mathematics, what you did around 40 or 42 questions you have attempted, less than 1 hour only you should have finished. Then how much time you are left with? You are left with another 30 minutes. These 30 minutes, now you will come and check with these questions which are all left out. Probably, I recommend you to spend little time more for the maths questions. Why? Same time it may take little extra time, but each question will have 3 marks. Or whichever section you are good, that section you attempted. And what is the methodology for proceeding further? Suppose you went to 26th question. There are 4 options, A, B, C, and D. You read the question, you went to 4 of the options, and you are sure that B and D are not the answers. But you are not sure whether A or C. So what you do in that round, first round, you just make with your pencil small mark like this in your question paper. B and D are not there. Not make it anything on the OMR sheet. Only in a question paper like this. So that second round, when you are revising, you will not look at these options itself. You will directly check with A and C. What you should do? Suppose even after checking also, you didn't get the answer. What you should do? Answer for any one of these. Because your probability of getting it successfully is 50%. There is no negative marking in Sainik question paper. Negative marking means in some competitive exams, if you write wrong, they will deduct some marks. Here, there is nothing like that. So, you should not leave even one question also. Suppose there are 5 or 6 questions you didn't get. Last 1 minute, what you do? You just mark them whichever you find it good. You pray to God, mark it to B or C like that. Out of those 5 or 6 questions, at least 2 or 3 or 1 or 2 may become correct. depends upon your luck. Okay, but that should be a minimum number, correct? No, not all the questions. Only at the end, last 2-3 minutes you check. They will tell only last 5 minutes, like that. They will announce to you. See how many questions are left out. If there are 10 questions left out, quickly glance it, and last 2 minutes only 5-6 questions. Whatever you find little more appropriate, you put it. Okay, and if you are able to eliminate one or two options, then it is very good. B and D you eliminated, you mark either A or C. Even if you eliminate one option, then your probability is better. No, remaining three, you find one thing and you can mark it. Don't think too much like, okay, this question is given wrong. There may be a chances that one or two questions they may be having the two answers are wrong, but check it properly. 99% that will not happen, but rarely it will happen. But those things, in case they had given the option wrong or question wrong, they will consider that one for the grace marks to all. You need not worry. Okay, because don't question, check with your invigilator or supervisor. They will also be not knowing everything. Some people may know, some people not know. Don't waste time in discussion of all these things. What you should do, okay, this question looks wrong. I'm 100% sure the capital city of Lakshadweep is Kavaratti, but here they have not given Kavaratti. They have given Daman, they have given Nicobar, Port Blair something. Then you know that it is not wrong, it's not correct. Then whatever you find appropriate, any one you mark it and come. Okay, because they had given the wrong options, they will give the grace marks to all. In RMS exam, it has happened. One question they are not considering for the evaluation for anyone. If this is the question like that, they will not consider evaluation for anyone. Only the remaining questions only they will consider. These are all the precautions that you have to do, and the timing. If you are really good in maths, some people have the habit of starting with maths because you are all very fast. You want to get confidence with intelligence test and maths. You can start with intelligence test. It's okay. Because 25 questions, out of 25, 22 or 23 questions, you will be able to answer in less than 16 or 18 minutes also. But if you're really good in GK and English, you start with English and GK. But my recommendation is quickly go through English and GK. Why I will not recommend you to go GK in the beginning itself? This is the only section you may get some surprising questions. Mathematics, you have prepared all the topics. English language, you have learned all the grammar topics, passage, comprehension, everything you have learned. So there is hardly any surprise you will get. Maybe one or two difficult questions. Intelligence test, all the topics you have learned, there may not be any surprise. But GK, it is my experience, even after teaching for these many years, out of 25 questions, one or two questions every year is a surprise to me also. They give something latest current affairs which we have not gone through at that time. So that's why you may get tension. When you go through this question, if you don't know two or three questions, you will get tension. That's why don't attempt it immediately. First attempt the section which you are very confident, that section you start it. Okay, but if you started with mathematics, normally maths will take more time. And you would have attempted out of 50, you would have attempted more than 48 questions. You would have taken 1 hour 20 minutes. That means 80 minutes you have taken, but you have attempted around 47 or 46 questions, you think. Do we need to get tensed? Nothing to worry, because 47 questions, even if one or two goes wrong, 45 only you have done correct, we say, you would have already got 135 marks. Because maths has more weightage. So don't get tensed in case you have attempted maths and you have taken 10 minutes extra. More than last 10 questions, you try to do it in a hurry and don't fall like that. Keep the timer, keep watching on the time once in a while. So that you should just cross-check yourself. Already half an hour have passed. Mathematics, you have attempted around 30 questions, 25 questions, then it is good actually. Anything 25 questions, even if you have attempted in the first half an hour, it's very good. Then you check in the remaining half an hour, you have attempted only around 20 questions because easy questions you attempted first, correct? No? Out of 50 questions, you attempt all the easy questions, then you go to the next section, next section, next section. Once you finish, then you come back to maths, intelligence test like that again. Okay, this is the strategy for writing not only Sainik exam, for any competitive exam in the future. And these are the important precautions that I wanted to tell you before writing. And some of you are having a doubt. Ananya, I will unmute you. Please, can you ask your question?
Sir, like in the hall ticket, there will be a name read, sir, of our parent. Their signature should be take.
Whoever. In some hall tickets, you would have mentioned your father's name or mother's name. Whoever name you have given. And in the application form, who has signed? You have uploaded your parent's signature also, no? The same signature should be there here also.
Yes, sir. Can you use
Okay?
whitener in the OMR?
Whitener is not allowed. Eraser is not allowed. Scratching also is not allowed. Sometimes you will try to scratch with something and with your nails, and you will try to rewrite because computer scanner, whichever is there, which is scanning your answer sheet, if at all it finds so much of discrepancy there, that will skip that question. Because one paper it will scan in 1 second or less also. It will throw it, scan, throw it. There is no manual feeding. Automatic feeder, it will be giving one sheet and it will be going. You would have seen in the big Xerox centers, no, the same thing it happens. Okay? Yeah. Okay. Shubham, you can ask your doubt.
Sir, for Navodaya, sir, the invigilator itself filled our details.
There it was like that. Here, it's not like this. You have to fill your details. Because Navodaya exam, many rural children also will be taking. So they may not be knowing to fill the roll number correctly. That's why invigilator fills. That is the instruction for Navodaya. But for Sainik exam, you will be filling the details.
Sir, and can we carry watch like it has timer and all?
What is
Stopwatch.
that? Watch which has
Sir, like by watch, it has stopwatch and all, sir. Only stopwatch.
electronic watch is not allowed because many electronic watches they are coming with calculator also. So that's why they're not allowing it. Only no digital watches. Okay, electronic watch means which will give you the digital signals, no, with some one or two buttons that they will not allow. This is strict. Preferably, if you want to take watch with a dial with needles. Everyone, you all know how to see the time. That one you can take it. Timer and alarms don't keep anything because you may put an alarm that sound may disturb other student. The invigilator, if he hears that one, he will completely take your watch. Or if at all he feels that you have disturbed, he may send you out also. He may take your answer sheet. So let's not follow all those things. Okay. Any other questions?
Sir, and like can we carry a pen pencil for marking and then, sir, like first we'll mark in the question paper, then I'll check it once more, then I'll mark in the OMR because we can't change after we mark.
Are you able to manage time during the mock test by doing like this?
Yes, sir. In the mock test, I highlight first, then I see, then put.
If at all already you have practiced that method, that you can do, or else Sainik exam normally you will have little shortage of time. It's not like Navodaya exam. Navodaya exam, what it had, 80 questions, you are given 120 minutes. Remember RMS exam you have written 200 questions, you have written in 150 minutes. There, parallelly you have marked the OMR sheet. Correct? No, that's how you could save time. Here also, preferably, I recommend you people to do that one. But if you have already practiced this and you're able to manage time, means you can do. But be careful. Like I said, always check the question number, glance it through that, and then you mark it. Or else, if you do one question wrong, continuously you may do 5-6 questions wrong. By the time you realize already you would have marked 5-6 questions only during the marking.
Sir, like I'll have been, whenever I take mock test, sir, I'll have been done early, sir. So the other time I'll have sit idle. So only.
No, it's okay. Like how you have practiced, that is important. Because for some of you, I have asked you to practice filling OMR sheet parallelly, correct? No? Keep the
Yes, sir.
OMR sheet on the right side. Seeing this, and you could have marked it. The questions which you are 100% thorough. The ones whichever you find out, those things you just mark slightly on the question paper. In the second round, you verify them and then you can fill it. That also can be done.
Okay, sir.
Okay? Yeah. Okay. We'll take to Nihal.
Sir, we can start from which subject we know more.
I said there are some students who are very good in maths and intelligence test. They can do very fast. They can start with that one. And if you are very good in English, you start with English. Preferably, I recommend you to start with English, then GK, then intelligence test, then go to maths. Because English you can do very fast. GK also you can do very fast, because GK question, like I said, if you know, you know. If you don't know, even if you scratch your head for half an hour, you will not get that answer. Correct, no?
Yes, sir.
Like if I ask you who won the Nobel Peace Prize this year,
Maria Corina Machado.
so you know this, within 2 seconds itself, you will come to the answer, and you can fill the OMR sheet less than 10 seconds. But if I ask you who won the Nobel Prize in Chemistry in the year 2023,
Don't know, sir.
even I don't remember, because there are many people now. So those questions, within 2 or 3 seconds you will come to know, or maximum 5 seconds you will come to know that whether you know it or you don't know it. So if you know, you mark it and proceed. If you don't know, don't waste your time, proceed to the next question.
Sir, every
So
time in mock test I will start GK, then English, then intelligence test, then maths.
yeah, that is the best methodology to follow, so that these 3 sections you should try to finish in less than 1 hour, so
Yes.
that maths you will get sufficient time. What happens, mathematics and sometimes the numerical questions in the intelligence test, they will take more time, because you have to calculate correct no number pattern, and also some series questions, they will take some time. So if at all you waste time for one question, then it may be, you will start getting tension. Oh, already 1 hour 20 minutes have passed, 3 sections are pending. Don't worry, because mathematics normally it will take little more than 1 hour. 1 hour 10 seconds, 1 hour 15 seconds. If at all you have taken, sorry, 15 minutes. If at all you have taken 1 hour 10 minutes and all, nothing to worry, because it is having 150 marks. All the remaining things you should do within 1 hour. Correct, no? Okay. Now we'll go to Gandhar. Yes, Gandhar. Unmute and ask. You're not able to unmute. We'll go to the next person. Dhriti, you raise your hand. Yes, Dhriti.
Sir, rough sheet, will there be a separate sheet at the back, or will there be a whole separate sheet?
Usually for rough work, they will give some space at the bottom for each paper, and last one page they will completely give it blank also.
Okay,
And
sir.
don't write with very big letters for the rough work, so that you don't get any space. On the question paper itself, you will be having some space for the rough. No, there only you can do rough work. They will not give you any extra sheet.
Okay, sir.
They give some rough space at the bottom, and also last one page they will give for the rough space only. But I want you to do the rough work for those questions there itself, so that it will be easy for you to cross check once you come out of the exam center. Okay. Any other doubts if you people have? You can raise your hand. Gandhar, but your mic is not getting unmuted. You raised your hand. Once again, unmute. Yes, now you can speak.
Sir, in centers, no clock will be there, sir.
No.
Clock will be not there, sir.
Usually, RMS and Sainik exam, the number of centers are less. They will select the ones which are correct. If at all there is no clock, you can ask the invigilator who will be walking here and sir, what's the time? You can ask him. Sir, how much time is there? That is the best thing. Okay. This is the good thing. Definitely you can ask. But most of the times it will be there. Because Navodaya exam, it will be there in many centers in the taluk places. Sometimes there will not be any clock in the exam. That I had seen. But Sainik exam, usually it will be there. But you can carry the watch with only the dial with needles. That is allowed. Anybody has any doubts? Okay. What you are going to do? Next, only 4 days you have. Try to solve at least 4 mock tests, preferably from 2 to 4:30. In that time itself, take one printout of the OMR sheet, fill that thing and practice it. And hall ticket, what are the precautions I have told you? Keep everything ready. And if at all the exam center is at a new place, you can check with your parents to go there and check there at least the previous day in the evening itself, so that it will not be leading to any confusion. Okay. And wish you all the best. And you people should do really good in the exam. And not only for all my students, I'm wishing all the best to all the students who will be watching this video. And in the bottom description, what I'll give, I will share the OMR sheet after uploading this one in the YouTube. And there also, you can get the link of the app where you can get the old question papers. And you, my students, following this section in the Rams Maths Hub or the India Merit, you people are having access to all the world question papers, correct? And you will be given mock tests for the next 4 days also. Okay, and just one instruction to all the people who will be joining in the future batches. You can contact the number that I will share at the bottom, and those questions, that number will help you to start with the new batches. And you can tell to all your brothers and sisters who are there in the youngsters, who are in the 4th standard, to contact us to join the next batch if you are feeling happy.